Hey guys, it's TMF Style. I'm Jose Zuniga, and for today we have another grooming video where we're going to be discussing how to properly shave. When we say properly shave, keep in mind we're trying to give you guys a close shave that is safe, that you're not going to end up cutting yourself, adding nicks and cuts, or causing ingrown hairs. We want it to be smooth, safe, and obviously give you a really nice close shave. Now, before we get started with this tutorial and show you the steps that you need to take if you're starting to shave and what to do, we want to thank Razor MD for sending us a bunch of products just so we could showcase this to you guys and how you can get a safe, good, proper shaving experience. When I started off, I had a lot of problems shaving. I didn't understand some of the things. I didn't understand why sometimes I had a bunch of ingrown hairs, why I would get a bunch of nicks that would burn every time I would take a shower. So my goal is to show you exactly how you can get a proper shave. Now, my brother is going to be showcasing to you guys exactly how you should shave. First, you want to start with applying warm water to your face, and this will just open up your pores, make it a lot easier for the blade to glide over your face. And you want to soak your face for 1 to 2 minutes. My brother already did this, and we can get started with the tutorial. Now that this step is done, if you're lucky enough, you can buy yourself some pre-shave oil. This is something that you see right here, and this is what my brother is applying. What this oil does, it helps lift up the hair fibers, which makes it easier for the blade to glide over its face and cut really close as possible to the surface of the skin. If you can, try to find yourself some oil or pre-shave oil that you can use to do so, because it really helps. I'll have the products that I'm using in this video linked below if you're interested in these products, but you can find them in almost any grocery store you can think of. So now that this is applied, we can get on with the shaving cream. So my brother is using a badger hair brush. He's gonna let it soak into the water for a little bit. Now he's gonna use it to apply it onto his face. Now what a badger hair brush does is it helps really exfoliate your face and kind of brush off any dead skin as you're applying the shaving cream. It also really helps to lather in the shaving cream onto your face. This does two things. Since you're kind of clearing your face of all that dead skin, it helps with the blade glide over his face, and it helps avoid ingrown hairs and nicks. You can also do this if you don't have a badger brush. You can do it by using some sort of exfoliate. So before you shave, exfoliate and scrub your face off any dead skin, and it will kind of produce the same effect of removing the dead skin to avoid any nicks or cuts. Once all the lather is applied, you can now start shaving. Now, there are various types of razors you can use. You can use a straight razor. I've shaved with straight razors. I've shaved with safety double-edge razors, and I've shaved with this type of Gillette 5-blade razors. Now, by far, the Gillette is the safest way to go. So if you're starting shaving, I recommend you start with a Gillette. This is because it is the safest way to avoid any nicks or cuts. While you can get a cut, the odds of it are very slim. So now, as you can see, my brother is going with the grain of his hair. That's something else. You guys want to know where the grain of your hair lies. For example, my brother, his hair lies downward, all the way down his neck. So as you can see, he's shaving downward. All right. So depending on how your hair lays, the first pass you do, you want to make it with the grain of your hair. Once you do all that, if you want a very close shave, some men do 2 to 3 shaves to get a really close shave and that lasts a long time. And that's what my brother is doing. Now my brother is applying a second lather because he's going to go sideways or horizontal to the grain of his hair. So like I said, his hair lies downward, so he's going horizontally. This is just giving him a closer shave. Now my brother's going to decide and stop here because he feels it gave him a really good shave. However, if he wanted even closer shave, he would apply a third lather and now go against the grain, which would mean him going upwards on his face and going against the grain to get a super close shave. But now my brother is done, so he's going to clean his face off and add an aftershave. The aftershave usually feels very nice on your face once you're done shaving, and it's really kind of to close up the pores, since your pores are probably really open, add a layer of protection, and it helps moisturize the face since you've been shaving it often and it's kind of aggressive on your face. And that's basically it. That's all you need to know for a good, proper shave. I'll have an article below where you can check it out, read it, and I'll go into detail of everything I spoke about here and all the products you saw me using and the names that you saw me using in this video. It is a very easy process. You just need to know the steps. You know, what do you do first to prep the face? What do you do second to get started with the shaving? How do you shave? You know, you go with the grain, side of the grain, against the grain. 3 is usually the most I recommend to give you the best shave. So, you know, that's to your prerogative and what you think works best. And finally close it off by, you know, either applying really cold water to close your pores or using some sort of aftershave. And that's basically it. That should give you a very close shave with reduce any razor burns, nicks, any ingrown hairs, and it's gonna be safe. So that's basically it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and it was helpful. If it was, remember to hit up the like up button. Also remember to share this video so we can reach and teach more men. Thank you guys for watching.